The acting director of UNRWA in Gaza, Sam Rose, has condemned the dire conditions in the enclave following recent deadly incidents at Gaza Humanitarian Foundation, GHF, aid distribution sites, describing the situation as horrific. He said that the crisis has reached previously unimaginable levels. Speaking from Oxford, UK, the official linked or likened, rather, the treatment of civilians in Gaza to begin like animals to be treated as animals, warning that the international community must act immediately or risk complete failure in upholding humanitarian standards. He also stressed that the suffering endured by Gaza's population is both unacceptable and beyond comprehension, urging those with influence to intervene to stop further deterioration. Moving on to Beirut, where Lebanese Prime Minister Nawaf Salam has said the country needs more than $7 billion for reconstruction, as initial World Bank estimates put the total damage at around $14 billion. Salam emphasized Lebanon's commitment to full Israeli withdrawal from southern Lebanon as a very important action, followed by reconstruction efforts. He noted ongoing coordination with the World Bank and donor countries to secure necessary funding, adding that the government will soon begin visible reconstruction in the south with the limited funds already granted. Salam already also reaffirmed Lebanon's support for the Arab Peace Initiative, a two-state solution, and the right of return for Palestinian refugees under the UN Resolution 194. Moving on, NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte has urged member states to significantly raise defense spending beyond the current 2% of GDP target, warning that threats from Russia, China, and North Korea are rapidly growing. Speaking ahead of this month's NATO summit in The Hague, Rutte said allies must prepare for the long-term security challenges. He emphasized NATO's continued support for Ukraine and reaffirmed the future membership path, while also welcoming Poland's new leadership and expanded regional cooperation through the inclusion of the Nordic nations in the Bucharest 9 format.
What we know is that the US next to Europe, of course, also has to take care of the Middle East.
The European Commission has said it hopes for constructive cooperation with Poland following the election of nationalist candidate Karol Nawrocki as president, a result seen as a setback for the country's pro-European government. At a press briefing in Brussels, Commission chief spokesperson emphasized the EU's commitment to democratic processes and said Commission President Ursula von der Leyen had already extended her congratulations to Nawrocki via social media earlier in the day. We welcome any democratically elected president or head of state, she repeated, adding that the Commission aims to build on its very good cooperation with Poland. Mount Etna, the active volcano on Sicily's east coast, has erupted, releasing columns of volcanic steam and ash into the sky. The National Institute reported that the eruption likely resulted from a collapse of material on the northern flank of the southeast quarter. Nearby, Catania Airport remains unaffected by the event. The Gran Tomatina Colombia Festival has made a messy comeback Sunday as thousands gathered to throw over ripe tomatoes at each other and celebrating the town's tomato-based economy. The 15th edition of the food fight, inspired by Spain's La Tomatina, uses tomatoes unfit for consumption. Mayor Michal Andreas said the event honors the local families, 70 to 80% of whom rely on tomato farming. Around 20,000 visitors are expected over the three-day festival, which runs through Monday, with some 45 tons of tomatoes set to fly.